Hello there, welcome back to another video with your boy Jordan. So first things first, I wanted to make a couple announcements, say a couple things. I was going crazy after that last video. My GoPro melted and I lost half of the footage. So a subscriber actually sold me the GoPro Hero 10, and so far I haven't used it a lot, but I am loving it. Hopefully this thing doesn't overheat, or at least if it does, it tells me. I generally want to put a message out there and say, hey guys, we're going into a recession. Just pay attention, save some money, and get ready to potentially get paid less. If you don't get paid less, great, but that just means you saved money. Awesome. On the other hand, if you guys enjoy what I do and the recession doesn't affect you whatsoever, I appreciate your views, I appreciate your likes. If you enjoy my content, any support you guys can give me would be fantastic. I have merchandise down in the link below. I sell Cobra shirts, so if any of you want one of those, I would really appreciate the support. So let's get started with this video with a little cold start action under the carport. Maybe gas will come down since we're having a recession. Like, hey, if we're gonna have a recession, make our gas cheaper, right? Yes. Are they still relevant or are they obsolete? Are you guys tired of hearing about Terminator Cobras? It's a problem that I'm worried about because, like, I only have a Terminator Cobra, right? That's the only thing that I can make content on. We're going into a recession. It's not like I can buy something else to make content on. I've got this. So, are Terminator Cobras becoming irrelevant? So I recently took my friend Sierra for a ride in this car. And one of the things she said, her dad is a C8 Corvette, one of the things she noticed, and she's not a big car nerd, she was just going off of feel, but she said, like, this just doesn't feel like it's getting up and going as fast as the Corvette. But I mean, this is a 2003 Mustang Cobra, 2003 technology, versus a brand new 2021 Corvette with arguably one of the most advanced traction control systems on the market today, versus a system in 2003 that wasn't even that great at drag racing. So, like, really, it's not even comparable. You can't even compare the 2000. Oh, what is that? What is that? What are you? That is a fat boy. Don't you do it? Why? What is that? Is that beaver? The fat beaver just ran out in front of me. Gauge just like, I got confused by the beaver and made a wrong turn. You know, when you just see a fat beaver like that, it just kind of messes with you. So the problem with 03, 04 Cobras is, like, they can't hook. Like, oh, let's see if we can hook a little bit. For Cobra, if you drive this and then you drive a C8 Corvette, the C8 Corvette is just gonna feel like, it's gonna feel snappier. It's not gonna feel more like scary and like it's gonna kill you. Like, I think this car probably feels more like it's gonna kill you. But a C8 Corvette, it's got shorter gears. It's not gonna have any problem with traction whatsoever. It's automatic, and it's a very fast shifting automatic. So it's gonna feel like you're going through the gears like nah, 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 where a Cobra's gonna be like all over the place, whoop, up, 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 and then you're sideways, and then you finally get in a third, and just you're not really going somewhere as fast, because there's a lot of drama getting up to speed in an 034 Cobra, which it makes it hard for a car like this to easily compete with something like a new C8 Corvette. So my question to you guys is, does that make a car like this obsolete? In my opinion, as far as performance, an 034 Cobra just can't compete with, like, 2020 Mustangs, Corvettes, stuff like that. But it's just a fun car. I don't think we should be looking at Terminator Cobras anymore and being like, oh, they can't compete. Like, at a certain point, the Terminator Cobra was the fastest thing on the road, but it's not that anymore. It's just the Terminator Cobra legacy, the sound, the fun of the car. But that's not everyone's cup of tea. Bridge. We love tunnels here. We love the tunnels. We love the tunnels. Tunnels are great. As I was saying, like, 0304 Cobra, it's kind of like one of those things, like a lot of people even buy these now and they're like, ah, it's not really what I thought it was gonna be, and then they sell them and get 5.0s or maybe like a newer Shelby or something, because they're like, ah, it seems so cool in the videos and all that, but then I get it and it's like an old school muscle car, which at this point, a 2003, 2004 Cobra is an old school muscle car. For me, I like it. I like the experience. I still want a first generation Lamborghini Gallardo. That's still my dream car. It's slow. Like even compared to this, it'd be slow. Especially compared to like newer Lamborghinis. Like probably a new 550 S550 would outrun an 05 Lamborghini Gallardo. But like I want it because of the raw experience. Like obviously it's not something that would impress your people who have been in C8 Corvettes, and like C8 Corvette would easily outrun a Lamborghini Gallardo first gen. But the point of this video is saying that just because something is just, it can't compete and it's obsolete compared to the newer technology, doesn't mean that like you shouldn't enjoy it. Or let me rephrase that. This thing is not as snappy as a newer Mustang or a newer Corvette, but it's just nostalgic and it makes cool sounds and it just gives you a certain feeling that you're not going to be able to feel in any newer car. You're not gonna. Wow, that Honda is, wow, that's interesting. It's getting a little old. The platform's getting a little dated, but I still think it's a legend. The other part of this video is just, you know, I'm kind of struggling. I've made just about every Terminator Cobra video. This is a really slow minivan in front of me. I've made just about like every Terminator Cobra video there is to make. So I'm wondering, is like the internet oversaturated with Terminator Cobra videos? Is there any videos that you guys would like to see from me? I'm kind of struggling right now with like what kind of videos could I possibly make? What I will ask of you guys is give me some ideas, some things that you'd want to see that I could just film while driving POV. You guys seem to really enjoy the POV stuff, but what kind of ideas would you like me to talk about? What kind of videos would you like me to do? Do any of you guys have a car that it would be cool to let me drive and let me do a POV video on? Because I'm down to make any POV content. I'm just trying to come up with angles and ways to have my channel be a little different than other channels, because it seems like everybody's done just every sort of car content out there. And I'm not really into the whistling diesel sort of thing where I just break a bunch of things, and I don't think going into a recession that I could really afford to be that guy. So I just want to make POV content, talk to you guys, do pulls, experience the Cobra with you, and just have a good time and grow the channel with you guys. And maybe one day I'll be doing this full time with you guys. Write down in the comment box below, do you think Cobras are still cool? Is there too much Cobra content on the internet? Are Cobras kind of burnt out? Like, are they a trend that content creators have sort of sucked dry out of Cobras? What do you guys think about Terminator Cobras? Give me your thoughts, your opinions, your ideas down below. I would love to have that with you guys. Like, I'm here to make content for you guys, so I want this to be a collaborative effort. One thing that will absolutely just never get old is driving through downtown areas in my little old trusty 03 Terminator Cobra. One thing that I can say is I don't see Terminator Cobras that much in the wild anymore. It feels like they're everywhere on YouTube and in content because like they got popular on YouTube again, but like in real life, I don't see them. I hardly ever see them. I've been seeing 0304 Cobras about as much as I've been seeing Supras. I don't mean like the new Supras with BMW motors. I mean like the 2JZ Supras. Z06. Is that a Z06? I think that's a Z06. Man, please get onto the interstate. 3-valve. Like this video, leave me a like, comment what kind of videos, like what kind of topics you'd like me to make if they're POV topics. I'm gonna try to keep up 1 video a week. I want to get back eventually to like 2 or 3 videos a week because the YouTube algorithm likes it. But if I can do videos like this, I can potentially up my frequency once I get in the hang of it. So what kind of videos, what kind of topics? You know what the funny thing is about driving a Terminator Cobra? You'll be like merging on the interstate or something like this, and you never can go fast enough for everybody else. It's like everyone sees me and they just expect that I'm gonna be like going 90. If I'm not, they're disappointed and they'll fly past me. Believe it or not, majority of the time, is that a Supra? Then like, you know, there's a Supra. Look, it's a Supra. See, he's going like 90.